There we are. We are live right now. Well, Havoc says hi to you.
Hello, Havoc.
He's over there in the audience.
Oh,
And there we go. Yeah, how you doing?
I'm doing good.
Are you almost to your destination?
I don't know. I got about 4 hours probably to run.
Oh, okay. And what time you gotta be there?
I was supposed to be here first thing morning, but I told them I'll be there early afternoon.
Oh,
I was running a little late because I blew an airbag out in Arizona. So that put me a day late.
it's almost ready. Oh, Don C was made a comment.
Uh,
So Ben claim he drove along the way down to his appointment. Once you get any lie.
I
Oh,
don't
Don.
hit show anymore. I don't have time to keep up with everything.
Hey, Maria. Good morning to you. Run. Oh, run, Ricky, run. What, is Ricky on the run also?
I don't know.
Huh.
Boy, hey, Big Kevin. Knowing the Philippines is saying hi to you.
Ah, yeah, yeah, yeah. Hey, Ricky.
Hey, Scott.
Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to everybody wherever you kind, nice people are located at. Hope everybody's having a good day.
No, I didn't see that, Havoc.
Hey,
Well,
are you in Texas still?
to me, no, I'm in Florida.
Ah, Sunshine State.
Yep, I'm down here
Is,
around.
is it
Uh,
is it sunny out?
nope, 9:34.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Oh, you're now okay.
James Adventure is in San Francisco, arriving in the Bay of June to stay. Said, "Well, have a safe trip, James."
Yeah, today was a pretty decent day out weather-wise. Hey, Philip, figured Phil would have got his ticket by now.
Havoc's in Little Rock, Arkansas.
Got Scott in the house. Hey, Scott, hope you're doing good. Up. I think he's up in upstate Chicago. Be more, Ron. What's happening, Ron? You being good? Very good here indeed. Yeah, today was a we got since our winter that we had like tornadoes and ice storms and everything, and still picking up debris in the yard. Yeah, it's 8:36 here.
I gotta take another bite of my cheeseburger.
Cheeseburger.
Mm-hmm.
Don't say that out loud. Old Bama's gonna be chomping on a piece of cardboard, putting ketchup on it, saying how yummy it is. Yeah, but Bruto had a good show last night.
Did he?
Yeah.
I missed his show too. What time did he have his?
Oh man, I think that was around 8:30, 9 o'clock.
Oh,
I tried to get I think I got a hold of you, but I think you were still driving.
yeah. I was still driving when I stopped. I went right to bed.
Yeah. But he had a lot of people out there. Pretty good. He had a good panel. had to had to take a bite of humble pie and um, told WTF, apologized to him for snatching him off my show last week when I should have snatched old Aloe, but it was I jumped the gun, misunderstanding. They happen all the time. Not all the time, but it's. And then once you pull the trigger, kind of kind of hard to go back and redo it.
Yeah.
What is this, Kevin? Kevin, look like you gained more weight. We had a good winter. Probably gained a little bit more weight. Can turn on the light a little bit more, maybe. There we go. Old the hunchback. He was talking smack earlier.
What was he talking about?
Well, he was thought he was laughing about me having a head injury, and he thought that was funny, which is cool. I mean, he'll have his moment.
Better be careful. He might be getting a bolo knife inside of his head here soon.
Well, I hope not, because
No, but
not a whole bunch of people can live through that. But
it might be talking shit about everybody. He's liable to get something that happened to him.
who is this clown? Hey, Philip. We got Maria in the house. Hey, Maria. Welcome back to the bullpen. Well, look like we got a couple of oh, there you go. Dick and Cider put him on timeout. Yeah, I was just mentioning that the Must be one of Bama's followers.
Maybe.
Everybody's welcome. Everybody's welcome.
Well, Maria.
Yep. Come on, Ricky.
Hey,
See
Sonny.
how you doing, buddy. We are concerned about you. Oh shit. Just joking, man. That's Frank. All right. You know, Frank has so many different split personalities, just like the Hunchback. It's kind of hard to know who and, you know, yeah. Glad it's your turn to step down, huh? Ah, drama's okay as long as you're not in the drama. How you doing today, Maria? I hope you're doing good.
No,
Maybe you're just starting work.
81, but it's cool now.
Jerry's in the house. What's going on, Jerry? Talked to Roberto earlier. He said he'll try to come by later. Summer's coming around, so everybody's getting ready for the summertime.
Start getting my daily dukes out.
Yeah, that's something that will be. Yeah, I'm trying to keep that out of my mind. That's like looking at old Bama walking around with speedos. Flex him flexing, with that hunchback on him.
Right?
Goodness sakes.
Be nice, Havoc. Rage back.
Well, I just give him a wrench, so hopefully he'll be nice.
That's why I said, be nice.
Yeah, yeah. Don't abuse. Don't don't use the wrench for your personal vendetta. I mean, do it on the show's behalf, not on your behalf. Sometimes people forget and they go gung ho on everybody. Subject. Thanks. Glad I can help. Lefty all around. Haven't seen you for a long time. How you doing, my friend?
Hey, Lefty. Yeah, I haven't seen any of his shows in ages.
Yeah.
I don't think he does them.
Well, all the times that I used to see him, it was like going toward my clock out time. So it's I usually go to sleep at around that time.
All right.
But yeah, old Bama, he was talking smack about you, Roberto. everybody that he could count on one finger, one hand.
No, he was saying about me. I haven't talked about him in ages.
I mean, he's still angry that um, you cut him off.
Yeah, well, it's his fault for being lied about it.
Yeah. And then he was saying last night, this morning, that we are making people go after him. Oh, that was kind of funny. I wish no ill upon nobody. Be like old Frank and Calmer.
I tell that, what the hell? I don't know, some guy in Manila said about, he wanted to get him in the ring.
Well, no, I told him that he should go in the ring, but he said he wanted to take him in the back alley. I go, no, take him in the ring, no holds barred. Do more wrong, Big Kevin. Did you watch my live? I'm sorry, bro. I didn't watch it. Yeah, I apologize, man. I'm not on YouTube like other people are constantly. I do other things besides worrying about or watching. But I'm sure you had a good show. I mean, if you get girls and they're legal age and they're not doing nothing that's gonna get you in trouble, be careful. Hey, Roberto.
Hey guys, what's up, man?
I was just talking about how the Hunchback was saying that we are sending people out after him. I mean, nobody's sending nobody out after him.
Yeah, I don't
I
believe
was just saying that I was telling your friend, instead of saying what he wants to do, he should go to Cebu area and put him in a squared ring and
Yeah,
talk.
yeah, I don't know where he got that from. I mean, he was
Yeah,
the one talking
nobody's
about going after him. We never said
yeah,
for
no,
him.
nobody's making a hit on you.
Yeah.
Maybe that's why he's so paranoid, looking behind him as he's drinking.
Oh yeah, he's paranoid. The guy is Bama's done. He's gonna be done.
We got Dick Insider in the house. I guess that one guy is Frank. He was asking me if I could walk more than six steps.
6 steps, yeah.
Yeah, yeah, I can. How do you think I go shopping?
Yeah, he's another frail man. That guy. Speaking of walking, that guy can't walk. He has bow-legged. He
Oh, really?
bow-legged, and yeah, he has a bad hunchback too. He's talking about Bama's having a hunchback. He has a
Well,
freaking
maybe if they both get punched in the chest, maybe that hump will like
straighten out.
equal out.
Yeah, straighten him out. I got a good way to
So
straighten out
somebody
their thumb.
said,
Just slam them on the
somebody
ground,
mentioned
pick them
that.
up like a suplex and suplex them.
Yeah,
Straighten out their back.
backbreaker.
Yeah, they'll straighten out the back. It'd be so
My
easy to pick.
daughters, we used to watch wrestling, and
It would be so easy to pick those two up. They're so
oh
frail,
man,
and you can slam them on the ground and Christ, man. So I mean, I don't even think about it because it'd be easy for me. So I have to find somebody that's their age, same build, same height and all that. It wouldn't be fair if I do it. Yeah. Even though he's not that much older than us, we're almost 60, and he's in his 60s. So I mean, it's kind of fair for us.
Well, bet what Frank is past his 6. Isn't he almost 70 now?
Well, he's 68. He'll be 68 this year.
Okay.
Yeah, so he's an old man. And I don't care if he says his adrenaline can get him going. Shit. At his age, he won't
Well,
last.
it might be a burst.
Yeah. Hey, Pennsylvania trucker.
Hey,
Mark. Hey, did you hear that Barry was talking about you and that your girlfriend that she was 17 when you met her? And
no, what was that?
oh, he said that the other night or last night on this one of his live stream.
You talk about Janice now?
Yeah.
Oh, he met us at the airport. He should know how old she is. She's 18 or 19.
Yeah.
You want to talk shit about her or my daughter, I'll show him how quick I can get the vax and head to the Philippines.
Yeah. Do you have any proof of that? How old she was?
I got my passport somewhere when I went over there when they stamped it, and I'll have to see if she has her ID.
Yeah.
Well, does she have a postal ID?
Well, I don't know what ID she has. I would imagine it's a state ID or, the government ID.
Yeah, a lot of people use a postal ID. It's just as good as a state ID.
I don't care what he says about anybody else, but he better keep his mouth off of Jenna selling my daughter. He's got some problems.
Yeah. I mean, he shouldn't be talking right now because he's in the world of hurt right now with this legal shit, and he don't need it anymore. I mean, he got lucky. It just fortunate that Dimples, took the next step where other females could have done it. His last 3 girlfriends could have done it, but they were too afraid. They were people, especially the one in the one with the little girl, the infant.
The one he blew smoke on?
Yeah.
That sounds like him.
Somebody actually offered to pay for her lawyer fees and all that stuff, but she didn't go
Nice.
through with it. I mean,
well, I know he never. I mean, did he say they ever done anything with her? Because I know if he did, that's a friggin' lie. She can't stand him.
Yeah, she refused to do it. I mean, I know Aloe talked to her and Pinoy Troll talked to her, tried to get her to. I think DNC. I don't know. I can't remember if DNC was involved in that too, and try to get her. File a report on him, but he's lucky, man. He should understand or should realize that all the common denominator of all this is him. Girls complaining. He says, "I've never done anything, girls," and why are they bitter after they, been with you? There must be something wrong.
Because they
Right?
realized the mistake they made.
Yeah, they realize what mistake they made, and he doesn't realize that he thinks he do nothing. But you can't treat women. I mean, you have a bad reputation with women. I mean, you can't hold on to them. You just want to fuck them and abuse them.
No wham bam, huh?
And Filipinos are not like that. Filipinos like to be nurtured. They like to be. I mean, even
they're like Thai women. They go ballistic once they.
Yeah, I mean, they fall in love with you and they want to take care of you. But if you treat them like shit,
And if he's talking shit about my girlfriend, I'm going to start watching a show. He ain't going to have to worry about a case being filed. I'll go over there and deal with it myself.
Yeah.
I ain't waiting for the court system to.
We'll just send Gino over there to take care of him.
Yeah.
since he's our private hitman.
Man, he was on the roll last night.
I'm pretty sure Bama knows not to fuck with me or say shit about Geneseo or my daughter.
Yeah.
She knows I don't play those games.
Yeah, I wouldn't put up with it. I mean, I'd fly down there and.
There's the 23rd of May. I might just have him do the vaccine then. If I hear him talking shit, I'll just have him do it while I'm there.
Yeah.
I'll leave there, get a run back to Minnesota, drop the truck trailer off at the yard, and I'll get a flight going over.
Well, you got to take 2 shots, 1 shot of like a month apart.
Well, I don't know. Well, it looks like I'll be going in June then.
Yep.
You talk shit about my family.
Well, it's not going to matter anyways because he's going to be done with here soon, and if
He's
the
going to
prosecutor
tap
has
out.
his way, he probably get him for overstaying too. So he's already committed a crime when he overstayed. It just takes
that literally is a crime. I know this.
And he'd be the one he can file the report with the immigration on him. So
well, yeah, if he got money to pay the overstay fee and attorney and all these other things, then he might have to just leave for like 30 days, and then he'll be allowed to come back.
Yeah, but that he's not going to have that money, so he's not going to. It's useless to even speculate if he's going to even have the opportunity to get out of it. I mean, he's already facing this charge, and then when the prosecutor is done with that, probably turn around and charge him with the file report with the immigration on him. So,
Right.
Kill 2 birds with 1 stone.
Bang bang.
Yeah. And I'm telling you now. He said he's going to meet with the prosecutor and his attorney today.
Well, then he said tomorrow. There's always tomorrow. I don't understand that.
No, this is Tuesday. This is the day. Is his deadline. So he always said Tuesday.
Play that violin.
On Monday, he supposedly went and talked to the prosecutor, and prosecutor says, "No, I'm not going to take your money," and that kind of
yeah.
thing. But
thank you, Mr. Prosecutor.
That's bullshit because no way he went down there. I mean,
yeah, he don't have the cojones to go there and
no.
Hey, bro.
And he would have to have his lawyer go there. I mean, he doesn't even have a lawyer.
Yeah, he don't even know where to go. I mean,
yeah, exactly. So it's like, so anyways, so I'm still betting that he's not going to show up. I mean, he's gonna just not even go and just take whatever comes to him, and he probably end up, because it'll take a while for them to come after him. Once he didn't show up, then he has time to, to make plans on leaving the island, going to somewhere else, and hiding. So that's just what's going to happen, because he knows once he faces the court system, there's going to be other charges behind that, especially you've already broken the law. I mean, he's a prosecutor, so he can't not ignore the fact that he's an overstayer. He cannot. By law, he has to pursue it. He's a prosecutor. So even here in the States, if a prosecutor is prosecuting someone for a crime and then they know they have another crime behind that they already committed, they have no choice but to file for another hearing on the other charge. So,
hello, Irene.
You guys can look it up, Philippine law, if you want, but I guarantee it's true, and there's no way he's going to get out of this. I mean, he could have just taken my advice when I told him behind the scene. I said, "Hey, if I were you, I'd apologize to Dimples, tell her you're sorry, did this, and boom." He came back with, "Fuck you. There's no way I'm going to, apologize to that motherfucker." And
God
then,
bless you, Bambo.
then he turned around last night and he said the same thing. Told her, making fun of her that she's a crybaby,
Yeah.
and that because for some some words that he said. So he's like, insert foot in your mouth, man. Keep that going because you're already in the hot water.
Yeah. Take another drink.
Right.
He
So
he gets better when he drinks.
yeah, and that's when we get material. When he starts drinking, then he gets brave and he starts.
Yeah.
His mind doesn't work when he's drunk.
Well, his mind
When
don't
he's
work, period, but
yeah.
that go-go juice, that Tangwai, he ain't drinking no Jim Beam. He's just drinking.
I don't know, like last week sometime, the bummer was saying about he talked to his lawyer, or his lawyer told him some shit like he's going to get it dropped. Don't worry about it. But then he says that
Think about it.
his lawyer ain't money, so that lawyer ain't going to talk to him without money.
Right, exactly. That's what I'm saying.
He's lying about
He
it.
hasn't given the lawyer any money. He hasn't given any money to anyone. So how could he have a representative? How could that lawyer represent him if he hasn't paid him yet?
Because it's all BS.
And the thing is, he says this, and his followers probably just listened to it and said, "Oh fuck you, you're stupid, dude. That's not the way it works." You know, you can't have a lawyer to represent you if you haven't paid them yet, dumbass. Just like Francis says, you're dumber than a doornail. You're dumber than a day long. You're dumber than a fucking shithole. Whatever, man. You're just dumb as hillbilly dumb. You're the hillbilly dumb, man. Maybe Francis is right. You're inbred.
Well, I'm sure well, that's where he gets that different colored eye from.
Yeah,
I heard on National Geographic about hillbillies from Alabama.
Yeah, he must be inbred because he doesn't think right.
Don C. Comment, you mean the he/she lawyer that has not been paid? Yeah, listen to the bummer. He says he'll describe his lawyer as being a he, and then a she, and then a he, then a she.
Well, once you start lying, you can't back out. So you have to continue to lie. But you got to remember what you lied about the first time. See, that's a
Yeah,
key.
you gotta be consistent.
Yeah, be consistent with your lies. It's like,
I don't care what he lies about, but he lies about my daughter and my girlfriend. I'm coming over.
yeah. Well, all he's trying to do is just because he's upset that you're not giving him any more money, and so he's got to retaliate by words. That's all he does is words. And a lot of the trolls are that way too. Troll will come on your channel and says all these things to you behind a fictitious
Stir
name.
things up.
Yeah, a fictitious name, all because they think they're gonna rile you up, and they won't do it with their real name or their real face. And you notice 99.9% of them don't show their face or are not your typical. We have trolls that we know who they are, and we've seen their faces, and they're still trolls. But they don't go, saying they'll make remarks and stuff, but they won't threaten you or
They don't go overboard.
half breed or whatever. All those trolls are just basement, dumbasses playing Dungeons and Dragons in the basement. That's it. So, what'd you say you were at, Mark?
I'm in Florida, around 75.
Okay.
But he over the weekend he was in Texas.
Yeah, I'm over here in Ocala, Florida now.
Yeah, BigKev, but Texas is a big state, man. You could, drive through and not even be close to where I'm at.
Yeah.
Especially if you go down towards the Panhandle that way and back down towards Florida. Yeah. What'd you do today, BigKev?
We did yard work picking up debris, branches that fallen from the last couple of tornadoes that was in our area. We got to pick up the branches, but the mower don't go over them.
Yeah, I just saw Yeah, Jerry, we know you're a troll. You're not a faceless troll. You're
You're just a troll.
just a troll.
But at least we know who you are and everything.
Yeah.
So you're not.
Yeah, Kano, that this sound like that, huh? When his wife came from behind and told him to be quiet. What are you doing? Shut up. You're guapo. You pangit. Not guapo. You pangit. Jerry.
Oh, be more Ron is on. Don't you want to talk to him, Roberto?
Who's that?
That be more Ron.
I don't know who he is.
Well,
Okay.
what's going on, Ron?
What's up, Cap?
Are you at a resort?
Yeah.
Looks nice.
Oh, water park.
Oh, there you go. That looks kind of fun.
Yeah.
Device not connected.
We can see him though.
No, there's another guy trying to come on, and it's saying his device not connected.
You know who he is? No. Just take one time, man, for somebody to screw with your channel, and that's it. Be strike on you.
Yeah. Take from studio.
Especially if it's not somebody in your chat. Um, if there's not somebody in your chat that you saw in your chat that's coming on, then that's probably okay. But when you don't see them on the chat and they just pop up like that,
Yeah.
put them on.
Yeah. Be careful of the pecker. How come no girls don't do a
Like a bush shot,
only dudes do sick things? I don't understand that.
because they're gay, man. They want to show their peckers or something.
Yeah, that's not right.
Yeah, they're closet gays. And that's something.
Don't see.
That's something Jerry would do.
It was sad.
Jerry wouldn't do that. Why you dog him like that?
We know he's a fairy, so he might do something like that.
Yeah,
He got a lovely wife.
No, just fuck with them.
Kevin.
Yeah.
Sad Night 65. Once you sent the link, it was him. He's saying he was trying to come up.
Yeah. But it said device not connected.
No,
Maybe
I have no.
maybe he'll
No,
maybe
Hulk.
he'll try to come back up.
He doesn't have 50,000 pesos for a lawyer. He doesn't. He said whatever he has in his his check, his disability check, and whatever's
Maybe
going to be PayPal.
4,000. Well, $500. No.
No, he
Yeah,
doesn't
he's
have
trying
much.
to come back up again. Device not connected. Sorry, bro. Maybe you got a camera on your device. Because if you don't have a camera, it won't register.
You don't have to have a camera on your device.
Huh? Because
As
right
long as
now
you
it's
have,
just saying device. Oh,
yeah.
oh
Then he
God,
just need to turn
Ed.
that off. He just need to turn that off when he comes on.
Huh?
Lori.
What's going on, Ed?
Hey, Ed.
Hey, Ed.
Yeah, he's trying to come back up again. It's not connected. Sorry, bro. Hulk TV, how do you doing, my friend? I just want Mike. Oh, yeah. You with us, Ed? Pennsylvania trucker.
Yep, I'm with you. Guys
All right, how you doing?
doing? How,
And I
I tell
kicked
you
my
what, with all the donations that guy's been getting, I would not too bad. I take donations he's been getting. He may have that.
I know.
He have
The
50,000. They've been sending to his PayPal. He may have it.
I know, but the big donation that he got was on his what do you call that super
Yeah,
chat.
that was on the.
So he doesn't.
No,
Yeah,
He
yeah.
won't get that till next month.
yeah,
And
yeah.
he admitted the other day that he only whatever
But
he has.
not
He
unless he
wanted to
told the
make
guy to
payments
cancel it. Yeah, but not unless they. I heard he trying to tell the guy to cancel it, put
and
it in
go
his
to his
PayPal.
PayPal.
So I don't know.
Yeah,
I
because
think
he
he's gonna
wants money
cancel
right now.
and put it
Well,
in his
He
PayPal.
needs travel money.
So
well, the thing with CW,
yeah,
CW was doing it
I think he told the guy.
to piss
No, he
off
don't
Allo, so he wouldn't. He just did it just for the.
piss everybody
He won't
off.
put in his PayPal. Yeah, he won't put in his PayPal. He just
Yeah,
leave it in his super chat. He's
yeah,
trying to make a point. He didn't intend to help Bama out.
yeah. I don't know what he. Yeah, I don't think Barry's gonna run. Yeah,
No, I
You
know he is.
I tell
you
you,
think so too?
I want to see the kid, but I think he's gonna walk now. I really believe that kid is so. He's gonna walk away
Yeah.
from it. I really believe it.
Okay.
He's
I agree with you.
There you go.
gonna walk.
I agree.
I believe he's gonna walk away from it because listen, she's over in Saudi or wherever
Okay.
working.
I agree with you.
There you go.
That's anything really.
She's over in Saudi or wherever working. I agree with you.
Yeah, I think he's gonna
How
walk
you
away
doing?
scot free and be himself like always is.
Yeah, your microphone's really bad. Can hardly understand you.
Oh, I hate to see that, but and I'll tell you what, I'm not a fan of Ricky Trump, but I hope he walks. I hope he walks away pretty much well.
I'm not a fan of Ricky Trump, but
hope he walks away.
There's an echo.
He walks away.
He has
Wait,
his
wait,
YouTube.
hold on. Can everyone be quiet for a second?
I hope he walks away.
There's an echo.
Can everyone be quiet for a second?
There's an echo. Go ahead and talk.
Wait. All right, can you hear me now?
I'm coming in choppy.
Go ahead and talk.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, go ahead.
I'm coming in choppy.
Yeah,
He
there's
still
an
has.
echo. There's an echo. Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead.
Nah, I miss you, Kev.
He still has.
There's an echo. Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, there's a huge echo.
Yeah, you just turn off your YouTube channel while you're on.
All right, hold on. Hold on.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, there's a huge echo.
Yeah, you just turn off your YouTube channel.
Yeah,
while
I
you're
will.
on.
I will.
All right.
I don't even know how to do
You
this.
just turn off your YouTube channel.
How do I turn off my YouTube channel? Echo cancellation.
So, what's going on, my friend? So, what's going on, my friend?
Cancel me if I'm too bad.
So, what's going on, my friend?
Cancel me if I'm too bad.
Yeah, you're just getting a bad mic.
Yeah, I don't know how to do this. I gotta do camera.
You're just getting a bad mic.
Yeah. All right. All right. Yeah. All right, hold on.
There you go.
There you go. You still with us?
I'm here, but like, can you hear me though?
Yeah, hey, you good now?
I'm good now, right?
You still with us?
Oh yeah, I'm with you. I'm here, but like, can you hear me though?
Yeah, hey, you good now?
I'm good now, right?
You still with us?
Oh yeah, I'm with you. I'm here, but like, can you hear me though?
Yeah, hey, you good now?
I'm good now, right?
You still with us?
Oh yeah, I'm with you.
Anyway,
Yeah, hey, you good
I'm,
now?
I'm not going to chase this cat.
No, why is it doing that?
Anyway,
Why is it doing that?
I'm not going to chase this cat.
Just tell him to mute himself.
I'm sorry.
We can't just mute him.
Anyway,
Mute him so he can get his fix. Get it fixed and everything.
hey, Ryan, how you doing?
I can't hear.
Did you get it fixed? Did you get it fixed?
Me? I hope so.
So what's on your mind? What do you?
I hope so.
So what's on your mind?
No,
What do you?
no, I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. Hold on.
No. Too much work. So what's going on, Ed?
It's like rooster torture. Every time. That's funny.
Is Ed still with us? Oh, Ed.
I don't know.
I don't know what's going on with. Anyway, you guys.
Anywho,
Have you heard from Allo today?
no. He usually texts me
Hello, am
and
I here?
tells me all kinds of stuff. Yeah,
Am
buddy,
I
you
here?
still there? Yes.
I don't know what happened to me. Okay. Yeah, I said I'm sitting over here in a hotel in Cebu. Had to come over to immigration to get my passport stamped for my 13A. And here I forgot. Today is a holiday. So
Oh
I'm
no.
stuck 2 nights in Cebu. Yeah, so I have to spend 2 nights here in
Didn't you do
Cebu.
that?
It's gonna be a
Didn't
pain.
that happen to you like a couple of years back? Same thing.
What?
You had
A
problems going
couple
to
years
Manila and
back?
stuff. Yeah, it was. I mean, whatever. How long
Yeah, well,
was?
that was when I put my. Yeah, it was when the pandemic broke out. The
Okay.
day I was supposed
Yeah,
to
that
have
was over 2 years
an
ago.
appointment
Yeah.
for my visa. Today they shut down the country. Yep,
Yeah.
they shut down the country, and I couldn't come. So it's just now my visa is finally approved. I had to wait for 2 years, and then even after the country opened up, Negros Occidental, where I live, my island screwed up island in the world.
Jerry
Because I'm
says,
overseas,
Ed,
I
why
couldn't
don't
leave the
you
house
use a
to go anywhere.
Jerry? Ed,
So finally got over here last. Yeah.
Jerry saying, why don't you use a third party to get your I card?
What? I'm not in hello.
You're still
Is it
with us.
a third party is like a broker, broker guy? I
Well,
don't know.
that's bullshit. That's too much. I got there. I just have to wait for that to come back. That's bullshit. Just do it yourself. There's
Right.
no hassle.
All right.
It's just everything. It costs them to pay that somebody do my look.
Well, it looked like it
Yeah,
cost the same from you
yeah,
traveling,
that's
and now you got
ridiculous.
to get a hotel for how many days?
Didn't your
That's
wife know it was
ridiculous.
a holiday today?
Ridiculous.
Ed, did your wife know it was a holiday?
I just do it myself.
Okay.
Like what the hell? After I stayed at it, it's a road.
All right. Well,
Yeah, Ed's just having
What
problems
time
with
can
connection.
real nice. It's nice. It's nice little hotel.
yeah. Hotel, room service, all that's nice.
Go to Landers, do some shopping tomorrow. Like hit the immigration real quick. Do some shopping. Get on the boat and go.
Yeah, even though that you could do that, Jerry, what about people from other islands? I mean, at least Cebu to Dumaguete is not that far, but if he's coming in from
Just over the.
where's Ed's coming from? Negros?
Yeah.
Well, I guess that won't be too bad. Negros to Cebu. Does anybody know how Bummer got turned into the PI?
Well, this one guy is still trying to come back on, but it's just it's not working out for him. I don't know what about what you just said.
No, Jerry was asking those questions.
Oh,
No, I was talking about Ed, Jerry, not you. You're Negroes and then Cebu, but where's Ed from?
What did I do now? Oh.
No, I said Jerry
I'm in
wanted to
the
know.
Negros. I'm up in Escalante.
Okay.
I'm up in Escalante.
Ed, Jerry
Yeah, I'm in
was saying
Escalante.
that.
That's way up in the northeastern side.
Right. That's why Jerry was saying that he paid 1,000 pesos for the guy, the broker, to
well,
get in
that's
his
only
ID
$20.
card. Yeah, 1,000 pesos to do that from
To do it.
Negros to Cebu, or from Cebu to
Oh.
Negros. But since you're over
Yeah.
there, that far up north,
Yeah,
then,
that's it. I'm in there. Not that far north. See, I'm right there where you get the ferry to go across. 2 hour ferry ride. If I
right?
go right into San Carlos, it's an hour and a half ferry ride. So I'm right there. Yeah, but you're down in Dumaguete, right?
Yeah. He's talking about from Dumaguete.
So,
Okay.
I'm all the way.
Hey, buddy, did you get it
I'm
fixed?
all the way to the northern tip of the island. And the ACR card, that's no hassle. That's done. I did that when I turned off the last. It's just
Outside
yeah.
the speakers.
Like I gotta drop the passport tomorrow and they'll send it to Manila. And when it comes back, you gotta come back and get it. I gotta drop the passport tomorrow. It's a pain in the ass, but it's worth it. It gets me away for a couple days or so.
I really want to get this.
Hey, Kevin,
Yeah.
knock the guy off or something, man. He's not working out. If he doesn't have a good connection, man, why even come on? You can't get a good connection.
Yeah. It just sounds like a repeat over and over and over again.
Yeah.
Mute him. Yeah, Pennsylvania Trucker, that'd be nice for you to go back to the Philippines.
Well, I plan on going over the end of the year before Christmas. People talk shit about my girlfriend and daughter. I'll be going back a lot sooner.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, but I'm afraid he'll be in jail or, by the time you get back there.
I'll go smack somebody and get 4 or 5 days in jail, and then I'll get home in there.
Well,
Oh.
you think he's losing energy on the show? Why don't you just get off the show? Dairy Queen.
I don't know. These people sometimes, try to be nice.
Yeah.
Hulk, what's happening, my friend? He says, Mark Hulk says he can't wait for you to go over there.
Ed Limpet also says, where are your girlfriend and kids? They're in Mindanao.
Yeah, I said I'll be back before Christmas.
Near Davao area.
Yeah, just give me your Christmas present before you leave. Don't make it like last year and say it's in the mail.
Damn right, Philippines beyond. Yeah, I could just run 3 months ago over there and live 9 months out of the year.
Thank you for the compliment, Dairy Queen. Appreciate that. You better check yourself. I'm checking myself. Checking my foot up your ass.
What the hell does that mean? Check yourself. What?
Let me check myself. Okay, my balls is to my left. It's dangling to my left. So it's okay.
That's too much information. Some of these people, I tell you.
I don't know, Philippines beyond. The reason why
That's Jerry
I
talking.
don't have the jab, and I'm waiting for them to open up for the unvaxxed. But if I find I'll have to watch bummer shows if I see he's talking shit about my girlfriend or child, I'll be getting the vax and going over, so he'll get his wish.
Yeah.
Of course, when I get there, he'll be in hiding. He'll run, so.
Well, you should be at his hearing right now, or at the prosecutor's office. It's 10:30 in the morning there, so you should be there now.
Hey, Jerry, amigo, what's happening? What do you got a Mexican with a sombrero on?
I don't know. I'm kind of partial to the Mexican community.
Well, yeah, we all, most of us are too, but.
Hey, I just want to ask PA Trucker just a question really quick.
Let me shut my door. I got my reef run.
Okay. Yeah, that's good.
All right.
PA Trucker, you're in a unique position to live in the Philippines and make money throughout the year. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
What is holding you back? I'm just curious. I'm not here to fuck with you or none of that shit.
Bama. They're giving money to Bama.
If it was Foxtrot, I'd be messing with it, but you're not Foxtrot. Look, you kind of gun shy? I mean, you've only been there once, right? So are you kind of hesitant a little bit, or I mean, there's nothing wrong with that.
Back 2 years ago, but then the pandemic hit, and I won't get a vax, so.
Well, you don't want the
back,
vax.
Jerry.
I see what you're
saying. Vaccination.
Oh, I'm not about to go over yet.
Yeah, he's reluctant on getting the vax.
Okay, no, that's fine. If you're reluctant on getting the vax, I totally understand. But eventually, that's going to go away. Within the next probably few months, they're going to let unvaccinated people in as well.
Oh,
so that's coming.
I'm getting a flight and I'm going over.
Right. But what I would strongly suggest to you is don't get all wrapped up in all this nonsense, chasing Bama, this, that. Just go there and focus on living in the Philippines and learning the culture and learning to get around and this and that, because it seems to me now, again, according to what I've seen and from talking to you and stuff, that you don't have very much experience about what's really going on in the Philippines. Is that correct, or am I totally off? I mean, it's not that easy here.
I don't know. When I was over there, I always stayed in the air conditioning. It was too damn hot for me to go out during the day.
Yeah, but you didn't live the Philippines. I mean, you know what I'm saying? You stayed in a hotel. You had somebody come and pick you up at the airport, I think Bama or whatever you said. So you didn't really experience the Philippines. And if you're going to live here for any amount of time, you need to actually really experience what it's like to go out the door, to go down shopping for some food, or to go
and jump in a jeepney.
Well,
here's you can get into a jeepney. That's all right. Yeah, take a jeepney. Don't listen to John Doe.
I went to the time, with the girlfriend. It was so freaking hot in the mall. I said, never again.
In the mall. The mall is cold.
The mall is air conditioned. Well, they didn't have the air conditioning on in the mall.
Huh.
Oh, okay.
I sat right there where you walk into Jollibee's. They had like an air conditioner there. That's where I sat.
Oh, okay.
It
Well,
was
you know
freaking
what?
hot in there. It was
I mean,
indignant.
you may want to live somewhere different than where I think you went down to Mindanao. You said or something.
Yeah,
I
I have.
want to be. You might want to go somewhere different. You may want to take your girlfriend to another island, to a different town that might suits you more for your needs. You know, maybe where she was at, that town, maybe didn't really fit the needs that you have. Maybe you want better restaurants. Maybe you want this. Maybe you want that. Maybe, you know what I'm saying? Or maybe you want to learn how to drive. Maybe it's too much.
A little bit more comfort.
Yeah, maybe that wasn't your comfort level wherever she was at, and you might want to check out some other cities where you're going to have more of a comfort level to be able to actually live a real life here in the Philippines.
Yes, Cebu is pretty comfortable.
Yeah, well,
It has everything.
Well, Cebu City kind of sucks. I wouldn't want to live in Cebu City.
You suck, fuckface.
well,
Sorry about that.
Sucks.
Don't know what made me say that.
That's okay. I don't take it personal.
I spent
I'm just joking.
Manila 3 days in Cebu, and then we went on down to Val City and went on home. She lives in the Providence.
Right. Well, maybe the province isn't for you. You have to kind of figure out either it's a bigger city, small province, or maybe in the middle size, you know, maybe a city like 300,000 people, 200,000 people, somewhere in the middle. I mean, to be honest with you, I would never recommend Manila. I just came back from Manila like a week ago. I was there for 8 days, and it's not the same feel that I had when I was there 3 years ago. The only reason I would go to Manila again is if I had to go to the embassy. But other than that, I'm kind of done with Manila. It's just a different feel now. A lot of beggars, a lot of this, a lot of that. And it's probably not where you want to go. But again, dude, you're in such a good position. You can go drive your truck, sleep in your truck. You don't have all the expenses that somebody with a condo or this has in the States. Dude, you can live it up. I mean, you can live really well in the Philippines. But for some reason, I mean, you know, you need to kind of start planning now if you're really going to make it happen for yourself in the Philippines. You know that, right?
Yeah, I don't have house bills and everything like a normal person.
Right.
I got credit card bills and cell phone, and that's it.
And that's my point. You're in a very unique position that a lot of guys aren't in. And so you can go back and forth and live quite well in the Philippines and set yourself up if that's where you want to eventually move to. You know, you may go there, hang out, and you might say, you know what, fuck it, I don't like it. And it just, you know, come back.
Yeah, the middle of June, I'm taking my boat down to Florida. I'm putting that in my brother's name because there's a big lake right across the road from him. My four-wheeler, I'm putting that in my little brother's name.
Well, whatever. I mean, you can get storage spaces to store your shit. You know, I mean, that's not a big deal. That's something easy that you can do and you can have done. You know what I mean?
I can eliminate the bills because, like my four-wheeler, I got that registered to run on the roads. It's just like a car.
Oh, okay.
My boat, that has full coverage on it. You know, for uninsured boat motorists, and
yeah, I mean, again, it's that kind of stuff that's doable. You can figure that out. So just, you know, when you're ready to do it, if you're going to take the vaccines and then just go out there. But, you know, do you really want to waste your
I
time
like Cebu better than Manila.
Yeah, Cebu is better than Manila, for sure.
I've never been to Cebu, but I've been to Manila a bunch of times.
Well, then why did you say that when I said I wasn't a big fan of a big city like Cebu? You said something. I thought you actually been there. You've never been to Cebu?
No, only Iloilo and Manila, Negros.
Yeah. Yeah, again, you know, probably by the time you get there, PA Trucker, Bama won't be around. You know, he might be, I think Bama's towards, I mean, I'm not saying anything bad about Bama, but he's probably towards the end of his kind of stint here in the Philippines. He's going to have to. Something's got to give here, and he's coming to his end. And so, there are guys like that every day that are leaving the Philippines, literally, because they can't make it. I mean, they just, you know, they try to stay as long as they can, which is a big mistake. And then when they go back to the U.S., they have no money to restart up again, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't want to get into that situation. Hey, I gotta go. I've got royalty coming over for lunch today.
Oh yeah, Bama's coming.
No, I got royalty.
I'm bad.
I've got YouTube royalty coming over today, so I gotta go, guys.
Oh yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Have a good day, buddy.
All right, I'll talk to you guys later. Take care.
All right. Watch your stuff. Don't get robbed. get hammered. Wake up. His stuff is gone. That happens. Yeah. TikTok, TikTok. Sooner or later, Bama will have his. Maybe he'll just leave in the middle of the night like a thief, and then relocate, and then think everybody forgotten what happened. Right. That's a good way for him to wish.
Yeah, that's actually true, Simon Brown. I mean, during the election, there's a lot of people that comes up missing. You know, that's a time prior to election when a lot of politicians, go after all, the other politicians and things. So
Yeah, I said that yesterday. Wear a bulletproof vest during election season. You don't know what's going to happen.
I agree with you, Hulk. Man, I agree with you. I mean, he's not gonna get out of it. And I'll be surprised too if he gets out of this. But like I'm saying, once he gets in that court system, if he goes, that prosecutor has to look into his overstay. And I'm sure Dimples has mentioned that in a report that he's also an overstayer. So he can't ignore that. So once that case is done, he's going to go to the other
Criminal.
case.
Yeah. So you can't wish it away.
So that I'd be surprised if he gets out of it. But I don't think he's going to show up.
Yeah.
I think he's just going to ride it out. I think he's going to not show up because he doesn't have the money to pay the lawyer, because you can't pay them installments. You have to pay them all up front before they even
Look at it.
So
Yeah, I dealt with a lot of attorneys over here, and I always had to have money up front.
yeah. Even when my first divorce, man, my attorney wants all of the money up front. Not my first divorce, my first and only.
Oh.
I'm married with my wife now for almost 26 years. So, but yeah, so I don't know. I'd be surprised if he can find a lawyer that can take it on installments. I mean,
Well,
there might be somebody out there that would be willing to do it, but then they'll be only limited to, because each certain case you have to have money put in for just like Fazio. In order for his lawyer to, present a paperwork, you have to come up with some money, about 5,000 pesos or, something, 8,000 pesos. So yeah, it's going to be difficult for him to come up with any money.
Yeah, it'd be too bad you can't find out when exactly is the case. Like that he'll go to court.
That's what the hearing is going to be about. If the prosecutor decides that it's something they can go after him for, and that Dimples has all the evidence that they need, then he'll proceed. But that's what the hearing's about today. So it's not an actual court. It's just a hearing. So
Yeah, well, won't that be funny that the judge says dismiss this case, but the next case, the overstay.
yep.
Yeah, I want front row seat for that one.
Yeah, me too.
I mean, just for a spectator, of course.
Yeah, they already know he's a runner, so
Yeah.
they were told, they better lock him up if they're going to deport him, or when, because he'll run. He won't show up at the airport.
Well,
So,
like I said, I don't think he's going to even waste the money on the attorney or anything when he gets that money in his hand and he's going to be looking at it and then he's going to say that it's a no-win situation. I believe that he's just going to say, screw it, put the money back in his pocket, and then skip to another location.
he'll do it in the middle of the night when nobody's knows
Yeah.
about.
Yeah, like a thief at night.
Yep.
Didn't he do that a couple of years ago or a year ago when he was in that one island near Luzon? He left in the middle of the night, and then he showed up in, I think he showed up in Cebu or.
Yeah, because I think he owed bills. He owed people money.
Yep, that's what he does. He'll skip out in the middle of the night, so he have to pay his electricity bill and everything.
Well, and his sorry store bill.
Right?
Well, he still has maybe a week or so. I think he's just going to lay low at his current residence. He's
Yeah,
going to
but he
lay
got to
low.
pay rent, and
Yeah,
the lady's gonna say pay rent before you go to jail.
yeah, that's what he was going to do today with his check. He was going to pay his landlord,
Yeah.
and then the rest was going to go to the lawyer, supposedly.
Well, I think he's gonna say, hey, to his landlord, can I just pay you like half now and then see what happens, and I'll pay you more later.
Well, I think what he's going to do is he's going to go to his lawyer and talk to that lawyer, and he's going to say, no, I can't do anything until I get all the money up front. At that point, he's not going to put down, what money he has. He's going to say, screw this and keep the money,
Yep.
He ain't going to give that money over to the attorney.
Yeah.
I mean, just the fact, if I was him, and I'm giving him a little bit of advice here. If I was him, and I know there's going to be no way for me to win, especially going against a Filipina, and then I have a overstay in my records, and once the prosecutor knows that, things is just going to get worse for him. Then I would, at that point, say, screw this. I'm not going to show up. I'm just going to freaking run. Take a few days to get all my things together, and then take off before they put out a warrant for me. That's what
Problem is, you can't stay off social media long enough to hide out.
Well, he can without divulging where he's at. I mean, that'd be easy to do. I mean, and let people think he's still there, and that he went to see a lawyer and everything. But we would know otherwise. So. Yep, it's be interesting to see. I got my money. I want. Let's put a bet. Let's get a bet going. I say he doesn't run, and I think Hulk is on my side. I think he's going to run, and
Yeah, I think he's going to run.
Yeah.
He's just gonna skip and say, "See you, suckers." That's his personality, though. But that's how he's been probably all of his life.
Yeah. Like Hulk said earlier, you would be surprised if he goes through this. I mean,
Chicken choker. How you doing?
it would. I would advise that he goes through it so he doesn't get, put in jail. But at the same time, I think it's best interest if he wants to stay in the Philippines to not go. So it's a double-edged sword, Damn if you do, damn if you don't, whatever. So,
And he don't get a passport. He says it's locked up in a safe.
what say?
Yeah, he don't have a passport. He's lying to everybody.
Yeah, I think Hulk, that's his defense mechanism. That's everybody's defense mechanism. If shit is going down against you, that you want that show. You want to show face. You don't want to. You want
Yeah.
to what do you call that? Save face.
He wants to flex before.
Yeah. Thank you, Hulk, for that $10. That'll be mine. Put that in my account there, Kevin.
Is that for your bet?
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, but I'm also betting that he's gonna run. So I mean, is there anybody that thinks he's not gonna run? Put another $10 saying he's not gonna run.
Yeah, that if he does have gout, HVAC, if he does have gout, man, that is so painful. I've had that about 3-4 years ago, man. It is so freaking painful. I thought for a long time I had what do you call that? It's down the bottom of your feet. It's
Corn?
not. No. It hits your nerves on the bottom of your feet. So I went to a foot doctor.
Oh, that's a podiatrist.
Yeah, so I went to a foot doctor, and it never was. After later on, I found out it was gout because my knee started swelling up. So I went to the doctor, and the nurse had this really thick vial, or about a half a foot long needle, and stuck in my she took out fluid out of both knees, man. So they tested it; it was gout. So.
Yeah, they say that's the rich man's disease.
Yeah, so I thought it was I thought I had plantar fasciitis. That was I thought I had plantar fasciitis. So I went to see about that, but all that time it was gout. But it's gone now. I don't have it anymore, but I take medication.
Is that when you change your diet?
No, it didn't change. No, I didn't change my diet. Hell no.
Oh. Well, what caused it then? Because some people say rich food is the cause of gout.
Like wine, steak, and stuff like that. Supposed to
whining and dining.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
But no, I didn't change my diet.
Oh.
I mean, now since I lost my weight, I that's what I did. I just protein, watch what I ate, eat small meals, couple hours, every couple hours, I eat something small, things like that, man. After 2 years, you can lose a lot of weight.
Small like a pyramid, like a buffet plate.
How'd you know?
I've been there, I think. Think you and I are elbowing for the same dish.
Yeah. No, you wouldn't beat me in a dip buffet. Trust me.
Well, what kind of buffet?
Any buffet, Chinese buffet, Sizzler buffet, doesn't matter.
I don't know.
Remember hometown buffet? Hometown
Yeah.
buffet? Shit, that was my place, man. Hometown.
Yeah, this pandemic took down a lot of buffets.
Is that window still down? Yeah. Sit back.
Hey, you gotta
Drake
get
Long-
another $10.
Drake Longstone. How well he carries refrigerator and Xbox. That's funny.
Thank you, Drake. That was funny though.
Yeah, that's funny.
Well, but I thought the refrigerator belongs to the landlord. Somebody
No,
said.
he claimed that was his. He goes, no, this
Oh,
refrigerator is mine, not my landlord's.
you can put that on his hump. On his.
Backwards hump.
Oh shit! Sorry about that. That was kind of cruel. Hey, Aloe.
No, I would leave the refrigerator there and tell my landlord you can have it for 6,000 pesos, and then take his Xbox and sell that. And then
He's got that Xbox box under his pillow. He don't want nothing. He when he goes out, I bet you he takes that Xbox with him, and it looks like he got a flat screen TV. That might belong to the apartment.
I don't know. He probably would move in with his girlfriend at her place.
Are they still together?
Yeah, supposedly. I don't know.
Wow. Well, that's good for him. Even though this stress is affecting his sex life, he says, and making him drink more. What the hell? Making him, yeah. You got to cut down on that Tanguay, though. Foxtrot.
What's up?
We were just taking bets on if Diamond's going to run or if he's going to duke it out.
I loved his show last night. That was great.
That was a good show last night. I got to admit. Oh, this poor guy is still trying to come back on. Sorry, brother.
Nothing new from Bama. He still thinks I'm this. He has this fascination with fat guys.
Yeah, I caught that the other day. He was talking about you,
He got that
me.
from Francis. Francis keeps saying that same thing too. They both copied each other. They're like freaking butt buddies.
Tweedledee and Tweedledum.
Come on, Aloe. Let's
They
get
have a
on here.
reach around party
break
every freaking night, so you can stroke each other.
They send pictures to each other.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll just say straight up, there's no way Bama has any attorney. Anyways, when you got a summon to appear, they're going to display what their intentions are as far as what charges and everything. And
Right.
then at that time, you need to see the severity of what's going on to even go look for an attorney. He's so
Right.
full of shit. You get one piece of paper, yeah, you could go down and possibly talk to them, but they're not going to even bother with you until they know the severity of what's going on.
Right.
You know? He's
Exactly.
so full of shit.
And then he had plenty of time. He had 10 days to go look for an attorney and then pay for it and then have him ready to represent him, and I don't think that happened either. I mean, there's no way.
No, he's just sucking this for every amount he can get out of it, and that's it. He's, I don't know.
Milking it, huh?
Yeah, no, he's milking it. I don't know actually if. Hey, what's up?
Ah, damn it! I hit the wrong button. I tried to hit eject. Dang it! I'll get the right button right this time. That's for sure, asshole.
Hey, I got to ask one thing though. How in the hell, Big Kev, you gave this quack fuck over here with the red with the clown a wrench, and you took mine away? I'm still going, what the fuck? No, I'm joking.
Does Aloe get a wrench?
No. I don't want to fuck it up for Aloe.
Oh man, I don't know. I'm looking right now though.
How's everybody doing today?
No, he don't. He does get a wrench. Damn.
Yeah, and then you took.
How's
mine
everybody
away.
doing today?
Hey,
We're good,
what's
man.
going on?
What you been up to?
I just got up.
You just got
Just
up?
got up this late.
11 o'clock,
Yeah,
11 a.m.?
I was,
Doing good till
I was staying
WTF
up
came
very
on.
late. I was
you
staying
say?
up very late.
It was doing good till you came on.
Damn.
Yeah.
That was a joke.
Yeah, I love you too, PA. You can suck on my left nut.
Ow. Dang.
Why does it have to be the left? Why can't it be the right?
Well,
That's the one that's full.
if he wants both of them, you can have them.
Be like a chipmunk.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know what? Speaking of that, it's funny you brought that up, Big Kev. I watched a TikTok video, and this fucking guy caught a chipmunk. He was playing around on the fence, and the chipmunk's nuts got caught in the groove. And the chipmunk was going up and down trying to figure out how to get them out. Oh, God. I was laughing my ass off. Oh,
And the guy that filmed it, he didn't try to help the chipmunk. He just said this is good material and this is it.
yeah, he was just sitting there watching them swell up.
Yeah, that's kind of wrong.
Yeah, it was just, I know it's wrong, but when I seen it, I started laughing, man.
Yeah.
Chipmunk wasn't squealing or nothing. He was just
because he couldn't. He was holding his breath.
Probably. Yeah. Oh, that's funny.
Since when
Yeah,
are
I
you
guess-
live, Kev?
What's that?
Since when are you live?
I got an hour and a half ago.
An hour and a half ago, yeah. Okay, good.
Yeah.
Are you in the province there, Aloe, or are you still in the city?
Yeah.
Yeah, because somebody wanted to go look for you, I think.
Who wants to look for me?
Ricky.
Ricky
D.
drama. Yeah.
I think he misses you.
He came out with a new vlog, or what's up with that?
No, I'm
no.
just speculating.
No. Ricky D is still salivating in his lost.
Well,
mind.
I hope he does come back. I hope, because we need a punching bag for the community.
A whipping boy.
Yeah. When are you starting your new channel, Whiskey Tango Foxtrot?
Probably in the next week. Probably get it final done. Yeah. It's gonna be a total hate channel.
A hate channel, yeah.
Oh,
we don't have many.
Well, are you gonna have your guest from last night come on?
Anybody who loves drama.
Yep.
That young guy in Manila.
Hey, if he wants to come on, it's all about
and
him.
that will be on your channel, Whiskey Tango Foxtrot, right?
Right. What the fuck crew? The what the fuck crew.
I'm actually already subbed to your channel, Guys, if you haven't yet, go over there, sub to the channel, and I believe Whiskey Tango Foxtrot will soon start with his own live streams. And I'm definitely tuning in and hopefully getting on the panel itself.
Well, there goes the neighborhood.
hey, you know, Roberto, you only live once.
Yeah.
Yep,
You know
eat,
what?
drink, give me Mary.
Yeah, you only live once. And I got one thing to say to Bama. That Skeletor, skinny fucker, all right? You lie so much. And I know you're listening. Okay? You lie so much. I love Alu's fucking new video he just put out, man.
Just watch that one. Very, very great. Fantastic. Alo Manotti, very, very nice.
Alo Manotti's expert video editing skills, man. I mean, he's tearing Bama a new asshole. I love it. I just fucking laugh.
And he's really good at it. You know, the editing is superb. The editing in
Yeah.
the sense of humor, using Bama's own words and you know, mixing in the music and all. Very, very nice. Very, very
Yeah,
nice.
he definitely got some talent.
Yes.
Yes,
And
that's that.
Talent, patience.
and you know
Talent
what's
and,
good about
the
go
right
ahead.
material, yeah.
Right.
Deadly combination.
The thing with his channel, he doesn't really need to work hard because Bama just is a fucking stupid idiot. He just gives him good content. It's just there. It's for the grabbing. I mean, I know you're listening, Bama. Okay, you're okay. The cat's out of the bag. All right, I'll just say it. I wasn't going to say anything, but I'm in Cebu. And that's all I'm going to say.
Ooh.
Wow.
Isn't it?
Are there like a trick or treat?
Trick or treat.
Let's.
What'd you come up with the trick or treat?
Because, you know, I mean, he's going to, it's, you know, could be a surprise.
Oh,
you know, you got to use your imagination, you know, Roberto. It's not all about, damn, brother. Come on now.
You actually think he's on listening?
Oh, hell yeah.
Well, you know he is.
Bama,
Frank's
my
listening.
girlfriend will be looking you up, so I suggest you better quit running your mouth off about her.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not good.
She don't even do the YouTube thing.
Yeah, Bama so fixated with this fat shit. I don't know what he is up with that, man. He loves trying to get this shit sent out that, to everybody. Oh, he's so fucking fat. That motherfucker, he couldn't even fucking fly a kite.
CFD.
That motherfucker, you know, he sucks more cigarettes than cock, okay? I mean, that guy's got, I mean, every time you talk about addiction, I mean, that motherfucker's moving his hand so much to shove another piece of fucking white stick in his mouth every 2 minutes, and then he's hacking up a lung every 5 minutes.
Yeah, he can't survive outside the Philippines on how much cigarettes cost.
Well, you know, I mean, his people that on his channel are providing his habits, so you know, that's on them. And CW, if you're listening, thumbs up, man. That's be a real man. If you're going to do it, send 1,000 or send 2,000. That's when we start having a little bit of possible respect. What do you think, fellow?
Send a set of teeth.
Go in all balls.
And the wig. And the wig. Ladies and gentlemen, I just heard that Frank did a live stream earlier and now has taken down his channel again. And when you go there, it says Frank's channel does not exist. But I was told he claimed that his house has been sold.
Well, he took down that video right away, and I didn't know his channel was down. I see the video had disappeared.
Well, why would he take? Why is he ashamed or embarrassed about him selling the house?
I think he made some comments in his thing that he was kind of saying some shit, and I don't think he had full okay by his so-called attorney. So maybe he realized that he overspoke and decided to take it down. I don't know. Who knows?
Yeah, could be a lot of reasons. And isn't it
Right.
today is the court hearing or
It's
prosecutor's hearing for Bama?
Yeah, that's what we were just talking about earlier.
yeah,
So we're putting a bet down that he's not going to show.
yeah.
Yeah, we got $20 already saying
How about okay? How about $100? I say he comes back on and says he went there, and then says he is so fucked and he needs all the help he can to hire multiple attorneys.
I know he'll say that too.
Yeah,
Do the bleeding heart.
yeah. He's going to play the heartstrings on these idiots that are sending him money. What I just can't. And to whatever Bama says, I love it. I love the attention, Bama. I love it. Just keep advertising me, buddy. Keep it. You wait until next week. It's going to drive you fucking nuts.
Mm-hmm.
No, Bama should come down to Cebu. Yeah. What do you think, Alan?
Well, I think that he will never really face somebody because he says that if somebody wants to see him, he says, come to Mall Ball.
Yeah.
And somebody who says, you have to come to me, you have to come to my place, doesn't really want to confront
Conflict.
somebody because it's kind of like saying, I will fight you, but this, and this are my requirements. It's the same with Frank. When he challenged Frank, he said, you got 2 weeks. He said that a couple of days ago or yesterday on his live stream. Frank, you have 2 weeks. I give you 2 weeks, and then you show up here in Mall Ball, 2 weeks only. And that's a little bit like what his other buddy did, Jay, giving out requirements. And they know that nobody is going to live up to that. If Bama really wants to kick Frank's ass, it shouldn't be that hard to arrange a meeting. And if both of them mean what they say, then why not just meet up somewhere in Cebu and then settle this once and for all? 2 camps in a side alley, left, right, Bama versus Frank, settle it right there. Don't expect somebody to come to your place because Frank is not going to go there. Keep in mind that Frank would have the ability, or Frank would then say, I'm not going to Mall Ball. I know it's a trap. You will be waiting there with your guys, and I don't want to do that. So why not just meet in Cebu in a more neutral place? If they would really want to do this, they would have done it by now. It would have been
I'm
that.
going to go grab beer. Yeah.
And let me just check here. Yeah, I just got this confirmation from 2 sources now, and it says that Frank's house is off the market. And this morning he claimed it has been sold. So is this for real or not? We do not know, but it seems that based on the facts now, he took it down. Maybe he took it down because he felt like maybe I'm getting too much attention here, or he has other plans. Him taking it down doesn't necessarily mean he really sold it, but he claimed
It's just
that he
something
sold
people to talk about.
Yeah.
He actually did. I was told. But with Frank, you never really know what's going to happen anyway. By the way, tomorrow, 6 p.m. Philippine Standard Time, I will do a show about Frank again, the Frank Festival episode 2.
What time?
Cool.
6 p.m. Philippine Standard Time. That's going to be a little bit early for the U.S. Audience, but you still can catch it later on if you are interested.
Right
That's
on.
tomorrow morning for me. You say you're 6 p.m. tonight?
No, that will be 6 p.m. Wednesday. On Wednesday, that's another day.
It'll be Thursday. No, it'll be Wednesday morning at 5.
Yeah, that will be Wednesday morning.
I
in
can
your
be
case,
there.
yeah.
Wake me
Sure.
up. Wake
Sure,
me up.
yeah.
Wake me up at 4:30.
Yeah. And the show will be based on 11 questions. 11 questions about Frank's personality, about why he is on YouTube, about what kind of a person he is, what goals he has. I think we got a very a set of very good questions, and written by Jerry Rizzo. I received the list of these questions yesterday, and I must say, wow, very, very nice questions. And I have sent it out to a couple of people already. And I am planning to use
one to
these
me.
11 questions. Sorry?
Send it to me on my Facebook.
Yeah, I will send it to you too. And I am actually planning to use these 11 questions to conduct interviews with all kinds of people. So in the next few days, I'm going to contact a few of you guys, and I'm planning to interview each of you and asking you these 11 questions. And then the guys who will be in the live chat and the guys who will be on the panel, I will be asking the same questions. And then you will see the banner, the ticker with all these questions. And again, very, very nice questions, very good questions. And I look forward to
Damn.
have a good
Nasty people.
That's what I think about your questions.
Yeah. Damn, that sounded like.
All right, Saturday got it figured out, so he's got to try to come back up.
Yeah. Hey, if you notice another thing, that reminds me too. Every time you see Obama up there flapping that Skeletor mouth, he'll just sit there and rip a fart, burp. I mean, that's him. That's him. Total class.
Do you guys think he showed up?
No.
We just
Hell
bet.
no.
Say no.
Folks says no.
Whiskey says no.
Don C says no.
Hell no.
How about the
says
guys
no.
in the chat? Do you guys believe that he showed up at the prosecutor's office today? Yes or no? Whiskey says no. Kev, what's your answer?
No, he didn't.
No.
Everybody,
PA Trucker?
everybody in the chat, hit 1 if you think he showed up. Hit 2 if
Roberto?
you don't think he did.
No.
No. So that's no. Is there anyone out there who believes he showed
Wow.
up at the prosecutor's office today? Somebody in the chat. Do we get a yes?
Yes or no? Either way.
Don says, fuck no. Gagoo. Oh, what is this guy gonna do?
There we go.
We don't have a
See,
single
I'm good now,
yes
right?
yet.
I'm good now. You can hear me now. Like no.
Yeah. So what's happening?
We don't have a single yes. And you know what?
No,
I guess I'm the
like
only one who is going to.
headphones that I just took out of my box. Who?
Yeah, everybody's saying no. That's for sure.
Because they believe in him.
Then I'm going to be the only one who says yes.
All right.
You would.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I think he did show up.
Really?
Yeah. When will we find out though? We won't.
Why? Because the reason why I believe he showed up, if there is a prosecutor's office appointment, okay, if there is one, and if he was required to show up, then I believe he did show up. And the reason why I believe he did show up is because he knows, he doesn't really show it, but he knows he's in trouble. And I think that even he is not stupid enough to not show up, because that means warrant of arrest. And that would be not good.
Okay.
And I heard you guys earlier say he might disappear and leave the area. That would be a very stupid move.
Well,
And
it's a
I
double-edged
just
sword.
cannot believe that he is that stupid. I just refuse. I mean, he's not the smartest guy. He's definitely not a Harvard or Stanford or Yale graduate, but he is just not
Or
that
CPU.
stupid.
But
Okay, he is not that stupid. That's what I am saying. But maybe I'm wrong. Maybe you guys are all right about this.
I
Let's see
think
what
he's
happens.
just raking in the money and then he's going to run at the last minute.
Dick inside it says yes.
But if he does that, he takes the money and he runs. I mean, it's like very, very bad.
Well,
Stupid
it's just
move.
like doing it all over again, like from before when he was supposed to get an airplane ticket, and he said, "Screw it."
What I think's
Yeah.
going to happen? Did you hear him tell a story about how his grandfather came out with a shotgun and chased the military recruiter away?
No,
No, that
well,
was his
yeah.
grandmother,
No,
grandmama.
Well, I
I
think his
call
grandmother's on her way over here with the shotgun to go to the prosecutor's office.
we got 63 people. Thank you all for coming in.
It's going to
That's the
be
most I
interesting to
had.
see what happens.
Aloe, I think it's a double-edged sword. Okay, and I explained this earlier. I think because,
Yep.
like you said, I believe what you say is possibly true,
Man, I
or
thought
it
I
could be
came in
true.
and you're leaving us.
And the second is that if he does show up, okay, he has to think about his overstay. Being a prosecutor, and you can tell me if this is wrong. As a prosecutor, if you know somebody is guilty of a crime, okay, any prosecutor in the United States or Philippines, wherever, knows that you have you committed a crime, which is a crime to be overstayed, right? After the first case, he goes through the first case with Dimples, then he'll turn around and file a complaint with the immigration on his overstay. He has to, because it's his job and his responsibility as a prosecutor, knowing that he's an overstay. Because if Dimples goes there and say, "Hey, I'm filing this report on so and so," also he's an
No, I'm
overstayer,
hearing you.
but that's not what I'm here for. But you can look into it. So I'm sure he looked into it, and then after this case, he'll turn around and file another case against him. So either way, he's fucked. Okay, so if I was him, I'd run, because there's no way
Hey,
he's going to
Bama,
win.
come on up, man. I'll put a link out for you.
What do you think? What do you think of that scenario, Aloe?
Yeah, honestly, I when I listen to all the different opinions, everybody has a point. Everybody somehow has a point. I can understand what I understand what you're saying, but at the end of the day, I still believe if he runs, like most of you guys believe, that he will not show up and he will go into hiding, I think that would be a problem. And I tell you why: because being an overstayer, and you move from island to island, from girl to girl, basically, they don't, people don't really come after you. People don't
But
really
he's
come
been
after.
doing that. I mean, he knows he's been an overstayer. Now that the government knows, I mean, is catching up that he's an overstayer. But
Yeah, but the thing is this: there are probably tens of thousands, if not hundreds of thousands, of overstayers in the Philippines.
yeah,
People
there
who
is.
don't even have a ID. I mean, there are tens of thousands of Chinese workers. There are a lot of black guys from Africa, French-speaking guys who work in these business process outsourcing companies, and then there are others, also Westerners, who are using the
Why does it have to
POEs
always be black
for their
working
credit
at
cards.
Yeah, hey,
working at
there's German,
that's
there's
racist,
Swiss.
man.
Yeah, no, for the French speaking jobs, I have seen that it's mostly the black guys from former French colonies, and
Guyana.
and then there are like all kinds of people all over the Philippines, and they are working in different industries without any without the permits. And then
Yep.
sometimes you read that in the newspapers that the NBI busted an office let's say in Pampanga or in Manila, and
Yeah,
they
a
round up
crackdown.
10, 20, 30, or 100 illegal Chinese workers, and that happens all the time. But this is what I think is different now. Before, people said, if you are an overstay, it's not a big deal, because Jay, actually, Real Deal, promoted that. He, by himself, he was very proud of it and said, I was an overstayer for many months, but, they don't care as long as you pay your fees. As long as you
Yeah.
go to the office and then you just pay your fees. And Bama is a guy who believes things when people tell him it's not going to be a problem, they're not coming for you, it's not a big deal. So he thinks, okay, I would just pay it, and nothing will happen. And being an overstayer is it's not that the Philippine authorities always check on your status, but
No.
when you run from the law and you have a court case, and in this case, I believe it's in Moalbal, in that area, when you have a court case and you did not show up in court, then you might be, how should I say, you might get a warrant of arrest. And once you have a warrant of arrest, it goes out to all the authorities. It goes out to the NBI, to the PNP, and you cannot get a clearance. And then you are officially on the run. Okay? And
Hey,
and
Al,
that is a big difference.
I think when he gets arrested, look for ABS, CBN News, and then the cops will be there too, because they're gonna post it on the news because he's a foreigner, and they're gonna say use him for example. We got another overstayer, and
Because this is a criminal case, right?
No,
Damn. Is he okay?
it's
Who's
a civil
dying
case.
over
Not a criminal. Hey, Heidel has a point. Bama can sue Sheila if she can't produce any mental health score before and after Bama's interaction. Sheila is playing a dangerous game that can backfire. No, you can't. It can't be a backfire. First,
He can't.
First
he
of all,
can't sue her.
you have to have an attorney,
Yeah.
and then he turns around and,
That's
do
more
a
money.
countersuit. Do you think he has the money to do a countersuit on him? Yeah, in reality, you can probably do that if like in the United States, it's easy to do. But in the Philippines, you're going against a Filipina? No,
Yeah.
there's no such thing as
Nope.
that. Because
The
the prosecutor is
judge
not going to
will.
take a case. Prosecutor's not going to take a case from a Filipina that lied. Okay, he's going to say, okay, this is true. Here's the evidence and everything. And if he goes forward with it, he can't do a countersuit. There's no way. He doesn't have the money, and he doesn't have the
He had no resources.
attorney. Yeah, resources or attorney. So
I'm
good
not
point,
even.
Good point.
Financially, this is the best thing that could happen to him, because he will get a lot of support for this.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, that's if people keep on giving them financial support.
And the psychological thing that we read, I think that's only one part of it. I think that's probably what the lawyer included in the papers, and we only know about that part.
Yeah.
I think there must be more, because I don't think it's just only that psychological torture thing.
I think
I
there's
think there
more.
must be something else.
That's wrong, Heidel.
Blackmail
need
and
money in the
stuff like that.
Philippines for anything. It doesn't matter what it is.
He
You
don't
have to have
need
money.
dollars.
It's
What do you mean you don't need dollars? He needs to smoke. He needs a drink. He needs a roof over his head.
No, he meant that he doesn't need to be represented. He can represent himself. You still have to have money. You have to still file a case. Everything else.
Okay, here's the
Yeah, but
bottom line.
Bama representing himself is a recipe for disaster. I mean, the guy.
Exactly.
What do you mean
Yeah.
represent himself?
No, Bama, you can do it. Represent yourself. We're all for you, brother.
Representing himself, man. I mean,
Just-
let's not get too.
Like I said on
it's like
the,
representing himself is like
yeah.
that would be
What
that
I
would
was
be
saying,
very
there's
bad.
some people in the chat thinking that, oh my goodness, he can sue her. Or
check goes
they can't.
Yeah, forget about
Well-
that. He's not going to do
well,
that.
Well, what I was trying to get at is that people need to understand that they're not in America. Had this be in America, yeah, but we're in the Philippines, and public humiliation, psychological stuff, all that stuff they take very serious here. That's very
Especially
serious.
when another Filipino's involved.
Exactly.
Bama is not going to
And
file
I love
something against
I love the
Dimples.
way
I mean, he is
Bama
going to
says
talk about it maybe, but he's not going to file anything. It's the same with
no,
Ricky. They're not going to fucking file anything. They
no.
are praying God every single day that this just goes away. I
They
mean,
want to
Ricky,
save as much money as possible.
yeah, they don't want they want nothing to do with this. They are already stressed out. Have you seen fucking Bama? Like, I shouldn't be dealing with this. I'm an innocent, good man. Why am I dealing with this? It affects
Yeah.
me. It pisses
How
me
come
off.
nobody do nothing
He
about
says
Frank?
that on cam. He says that on cam.
Oh,
I
that's
mean, you can
funny.
only imagine how fucking stressed out he is when the cam is off. Don't fucking kid yourself here. These guys are stressed out.
Oh, he's
It's
drinking
not
that
it's
bottle.
not
He's
nice
drinking
to
that
for me
booze like a
either.
bottle, like a baby bottle.
No, this is not something that they laugh about. This is a serious matter. Else they would not be begging, or in the case of Obama, he would not be begging for money. And every time somebody sends something, he goes like, "Oh, thank you very much, thank you very much," because he
Yeah,
fucking
but
knows it's
Aloe,
high noon in
Aloe,
Marlboro.
right. But Aloe, how long have you known him doing this shit? Same shit. Oh, he needs
Oh,
this.
forever.
He needs to go to
We know his
meetings.
MO.
He needs this. He's going to be this. He's going
Yeah,
to be that.
yeah,
You got to
yeah.
remember, don't let him throw smoke in your face, okay? Bama is an
Blow smoke
expert,
in your
but
face.
yeah, he's good at blowing a lot of things, probably, but one of them is smoke. But
Well, he blew smoke in that baby's face.
God, damn. But yeah, don't let that little. Yesterday Bama came on and he goes, I'm just well. I guess we just don't have freedom of speech here. That nailed the whole situation. That tells you what he's doing behind the camera. He's probably verbally abusing. He's fucking probably hitting. He's trying to control. And over in the Philippines, that shit don't happen. Like per se, you can get away with that here. And I was just saying. And that depends on what state you live in. So,
I mean, Bama doesn't know anything about the concept of freedom of speech to start with. He doesn't know. He just heard that somewhere on a neo-Nazi homepage somewhere, and then just repeats it. It's like it's nonsense. Let's keep it very simple with this guy. It's just like very basic, like freedom of speech. I mean, the guy doesn't know what that means. He doesn't know what that means. Fact is, he's in trouble and he has to show up and he needs money. Where I think he is lying is he might be telling us higher, or he might be mentioning higher amounts for the lawyer. It could be because it's like saying maybe his lawyer, the retainer or whatever it's called, costs maybe 20,000 or 30,000. I do not know. But in his case, he's the type of guy who will exploit the situation, who will say something like, "Hey man, the lawyer costs so much. I need your help, guys. Costs 50K." And now he just mentioned, because Dimples this, and this, I need to send out copies and petition to all these agencies. It's going to cost me another 50,000. And he will make up shit. Why? Because he knows people are, they show sympathy towards him. They say, "Okay, Bam,
they're gullible. They're eating up.
let's send in cash." And there are a lot of frustrated guys out there who have been ditched by Filipinas, and they hold a grudge against these women. Then they say, "Okay, Bama is now the poster boy of the anti-Filipino women movement, because I have also been ditched by these women, so I'm going to send in money, and so we'll put Dimples in her place." That's the vibe I get from guys like CW, because CW doesn't know Dimples and call her all kinds of names. So you feel that there is some sort of a
okay, you want to?
They hold a grudge.
Honestly, yeah, you're right. But honestly, I'm thinking that I don't think, honestly, they're going to throw him and make an example out of him, because they don't like doing that to foreigners unless it's serious. What I may think probably 100% will happen is they're gonna do like a check on him instantly once this goes, before it even goes. They're gonna do and make sure he doesn't have anything else going on in the Philippines. This is where they're going to find out he's an overstayer. Um, maybe they're counting on him to show up so they can arrest him, for one. So even if he does
Yeah, I
show
didn't
up,
think about that one. That could be possible too.
okay, even if they do show up, maybe they're putting all the aces in one bucket for him to show up, because they know if they try to go after him, he may run. So they're waiting for him to show up. It's like a double-edged sword, like you said. But three, if he does show up, they may decide it isn't worth our time. And will this satisfy? It may satisfy her. And then they may just blacklist him. He's already blacklisted now. He can't leave without that check. So they'll just kick him out and ban him for life. He won't be allowed to come back in the Philippines.
Yeah, he needs a working passport.
Yeah, but they'll
You know,
kick him out.
when this
but
guy
they'll-
is out of the Philippines, he will never come back, and he knows it. If
No, yeah.
once they get a hold of him and he leaves the Philippines, he knows from here on out it's going to be a very, very bad situation for him,
And you
because
got
there
to
is
remember
nothing that's
too,
waiting
Elo,
for him back home.
the cheapest option, like Don said, and I agree, is to kick him out of the Philippines. So they're not, taking up court time, because you know how that is here, So, I mean, he may show up and they may say, oh, we're not going to let this go. And they may detain him and make him sit in jail unless he posts whatever they may need. And it may not be a postable offense, so you don't know that either. But what I find kind of peculiar is, did you find, Aloe, that there was exactly 8 to 10 days from the summons? Is that what you found out, or is that hearsay from what he said?
No, that's from Dimples to the
okay.
Told us.
Yeah, I have heard that from different sources. He got exactly 10 days from the day
That's good.
he received the summons. And that's one of the things, that's one of the reasons why he was so stressed out about all of this. Because in the first few days, he's like, I need a lawyer now. I need a lawyer. I have 10 days. I need to get a lawyer. And then once he got a lawyer, he was a little bit more optimistic about the case. He said, oh, my lawyer just told me that this is going to go away, which of course is to be expected, that a lawyer will tell you, look, I'm going to take care of this. Give me money. This is how much it's going to cost. And that somehow calmed him down for a few days, and then he was back on being very agitated, where he says, I'm not going to go to jail just because you guys don't like me. I shouldn't be dealing with shit like this, because it really does affect him, because he is thinking now, what if? Because deep inside he knows he is not a nice guy. He knows that, because there are so many vlogs and live streams out there where he has said things that are that just portray him as a not so good innocent guy, and he has done this so many times. I mean, if you would interview any of his ex-girlfriends, they would not tell you that he is a nice guy. And, that says a lot about him. And of course, people out there can say, okay, of course, these ex-girlfriends, they hate him because of this and because of that. The reason is not because he has been not only cheating on them, because he has been abusive, verbally and most likely also physically. And because that's what we heard from all these other people. And now that there is a complaint, I'm not very surprised about this. But it's exactly the same with Bebots. Everybody thought Bebots is not doing anything, but we saw what he did for years on YouTube. So when that news broke out on ABS-CBN that he was arrested in a hotel with minors, I was not surprised at all. Was there anybody out there who was surprised? And it's the same with Bama. If, let's say, if somebody would, if news would break out that Ned or Bud Brown or you guys, Roberto or you WTF or even Jerry Codanian or any of these guys tweeting something like this, that there is a complaint, I would say, oh wow, we didn't know that, we didn't see that coming. That's kind of surprising, but we know what kind of person. But in his case, Bam's case, like, okay, it's about fucking time somebody puts in a complaint. That was my reaction. But
these guys have good stature.
Yeah, that's what I am saying. Like, they have a good. I mean, when it comes to this kind of stuff, I would be surprised if somebody would tell me Jerry Codanian was arrested this morning in Valencia City. Of course, I would say, yeah,
that would
cool,
blow my
right?
mind.
But I would still be surprised. I would still be. Or somebody comes to me and say, BigKev's house has been raided because he has explicit material on his computers. Then we say, wow, shit, I didn't see that coming, right? That would be my reaction. But with Bama, I was more like, okay, it's about time. It's about time.
Yeah,
on Jerry's case, you'd probably hear something about that he was found in the alley sucking a lady's boy's dick, and he was caught.
Oh no, not Jerry, not Jerry. What's wrong with you?
But let's be honest here for a second, because Heidel here said, dig deep, Alo, push your agenda. Look, at the end of the day, no offense meant, and I include myself in that when I say nobody here, nobody in the chat, nobody in panel really knows what's going to happen. Okay?
No,
I know. I can see that there are different agendas, and people hope for a certain verdict. Obviously, the pro-Bama guys think Impulse is just a poor girl who is after money. Okay, I get it, because that's the usual fucking stereotype that many of these guys have. And then there are others who say, wait a second, it's about fucking time the Philippine authorities do their job. It's about time that somebody comes forward and files a complaint. It's about time that people send that guy home. And that's it. And then based on these two groups and on these two opinions, people interpret whatever happens from here on out. The people who want to see him in jail says he's going to get his ass kicked. He's going to end up in jail. It's about time. And the others say nothing will happen. She is just a girl that is after money. Bama, you're a good guy. I know you. You know, all these Filipinos are like this and like that. That's it. And then basically,
you shaved your head.
They adjust. It's always the same. Always the same fucking shit.
Yeah. Well, I'm going to kind of piggyback off of what you were saying. My opinion, I think he knows what the verdict's going to be. I think possibly he may have called, or, I would kind of want to know what was going on. I do know for sure he doesn't have an attorney. Okay. But the last bit of it, I think he knows what this is going to do. I think he realizes that there's no other way out of this but to be kicked out. So I think he's going to try to get all the money that he can get. Okay. Because he knows he has nowhere to lean his head on in the United States. This is why he
I think he fears that. I think he fears that.
Exactly.
And that's why I believe he will do everything to hold out as long as he can. I think for him, it is still a better option to stay in the Philippines and to hide somewhere, let's say in Mindanao or whatever, and to stay for as long as he can, because he knows that's the only thing he has. And when the show stops, everything is over, everything ends, and there's nothing to go back to. And he knows that, because it's going to be a very sad existence in the U.S.
But
and he knows that.
You think, Alo, even at the risk of being thrown in a Philippine jail for avoiding and turning this thing into a warrant, you think that he would risk?
that will be the option where he says that's the only thing. When there's a prospect of going to jail, he will pull out.
He'll be going to an immigration jail.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. And guys like Heidel, Stresskog, they have no fucking idea what they are talking about. No fucking clue. It's just like an agenda where they somehow root for the bad guy, not because they really like these guys, but because they face the same type of situations. they have been through all that shit themselves, and that's why they root for Bama, I believe. Because some others just think Bama is a nice guy, and that's their opinion, and that's fine. There's nothing negative or bad about that. I mean, who are we to judge? But there are other guys out there who support Bama because they have been through the same shit, and I believe Heidel is some of these lowlifes.
Yeah. No,
That's pretty interesting.
I have to agree with you, Alo. There's so many hypothetical scenarios in this whole thing. I think that it's going to be an interesting next 2 weeks. I can tell you that.
Well,
Absolutely,
just sit back,
Not only in the
sit back
Bama
and
case, also
watch.
with the Ricky Drama case.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. But I will tell you what I would do, and if it was me, and I'll just pretend to be a stupid ass. I know Obama's going to run with that, but here's a scenario: you get that kind of paperwork, your blood would drain out of your head, and you would go, "Okay, my tenure is done. Okay, this is starting to close in on me. Okay, I've enjoyed 6, close to 7 years of fucking the system." So he has claimed multiple times that I am not going to jail. Pay attention to that. I am not going to jail. He has reiterated that multiple times. So
Because he fears it.
exactly. So the only way to get out of it is make an agreement with the Bureau of Immigration or the prosecutor's office and say, you know what, I'll go back to America if you don't prosecute me here in the Philippines. I think he may be forced into that situation, but it's depending on what Dimples has on him and what is said.
Yeah, but he can
It's
negotiate.
all hype. Well, no, he can go in there and they'll say you're undesirable, and they decide that that's all they want to do. So I don't know. If it was me, I would be going there and trying to find out all I can find out. But we all know Obama didn't do that. There's just no way.
Well, don't overstay. It's not worth it.
Yeah. He's already, from, like I said, that day on the second floor, I remember what that guy said. And he said he's already blacklisted. So if he were to get an exit security clearance, he would not pass. They would nail him right there. So in the same scenario, when he's got these charges, they're going to have all that info because it's a little bit slower coming in. So, they're already going to do a check on him, find out if he's got any other criminal stuff going on. And then once they do that and find out he's an overstayer and these other blotters and all this other stuff that's going on, he may be, in other areas got stuff going on. It may seal his fate. And I think Obama knows that also. So he may, in fact, decide to stay in the Philippines and take a chance because he has nothing to lose.
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
like
I see
it's
where you're
like a
coming from, yeah.
you know what I'm saying. It's
Yeah.
like a guy that's getting a life sentence in prison, and he's never going to leave. Those guys are the most dangerous in prison because they'll shank you. They'll do some crazy shit because they don't have nothing to lose. But so
They're not leaving.
Yeah, so I think, you're right, Alo, come to think about it in two different aspects. I think he may run because he knows that he has nothing to lose.
Jerry's
And
saying, hide, Bama, hide.
I think I'll have a cup of coffee, my pigeon. What do you think about that, Dick?
Who are you talking to?
Just talking to you, Kev.
Fuck.
He said you were a dick and a fuck.
He said he's the new boss of your show, Kev.
Yeah,
what are you going to do about
I
it?
think you all act like that.
No, I heard him specifically say you were a dick and he's in charge of the show.
Quit trying to be an instigator.
He said he's going to take all your super chat money and run.
Oh, wow. Well, that's already gone. I already got paid.
Oh,
thank you
Oh
all
yeah,
for.
What do you use the money
yeah.
for, by the way, Kev? The money that people send you. What do you use it for? What do you do
My
with it?
daughters and my daughters, I give my daughters an allowance.
Okay.
Yeah,
But
they
do
got
you
it,
also
then
buy?
I got it.
But do you also
So
buy equipment and microphones and shit like that, like
No,
a pop
I still got
filter or
don't
equipment?
give him any more ideas,
no.
Aloe, about microphones. The one he's got now blows your eardrums out.
I still got the same stuff.
But I think your mic, Kev, is so loud because you just have it under your chin,
Yeah, I
right?
think
The
he's
Rode
got it
mic.
too close
That's the
to his
reason
mouth.
why.
Oh,
Yeah. You're
Yeah,
supposed
but
to ideally.
those mics are actually really cool. I was looking into that. The Rode mics, Rode
yeah,
mics. It's an Australian company, and they make all kinds of mics, and
Yeah.
really, really good stuff. Really good stuff.
Yeah. Ideally, Big Kev, you're supposed to have it about 6 to 7 inches below your chin on your shirt. That's where they're
Yeah,
ideally hung.
yeah.
yeah.
I don't know.
You're
That
talking about that rappel microphone.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you're just practically might as well just throw it in your mouth where it's at now.
What mic do you use, WTF?
I don't use any. I just got the iPhone Pros in my ears.
Okay, like the earbuds.
Yeah, that's what I use.
Oh wow, sounds
Why
great.
does it sound good? Yeah.
It sounds good for earbuds. Wow.
Yeah. I got the latest model earbud Pros, and it's fine. They last
And
about 4 hours on a charge. Straight
okay, and
talking.
does it pick up the surround sound? Because I never really
No.
hear something that it doesn't pick up. It's really good.
No.
Yeah, it's really good.
Yeah,
Look into that. Wow,
no.
not bad. Yeah.
I have a fan going on loud in my room and everything.
Uh-huh.
Nothing.
Yeah, we can hear the fan.
Can you?
No.
He's kidding.
Oh. Shit. But
No,
anyways,
good. Yeah, I'm
That's funny.
the reason why I like the simplicity of this is, I can quickly take them out. It connects to my iPhone, put them in my ears. I don't have to drag a bunch of shit out,
Mhm,
Yeah.
mhm.
Yeah.
Okay. Mhm.
Yeah. And for
Because you see
200 and
those
something
earbuds
bucks.
on every interview, on TV. The people
Yes.
wear those earbuds always. And I was always wondering what do they do to get to that level of sound quality. And
Well, here's
first
the
I thought
thing.
you were using a headphone, like
No.
gamer headphones with the microphone.
No.
But
And
yeah.
you got to remember too, Aloe, they're sitting in the ear, and they made the Pros even shorter, and they're picking up the sound all the way
Mhm,
with no
mhm.
background. So it's really good.
And you don't have any problems like when you shake your head when you're
Nope.
like agitated or
No.
something. Okay.
No, they've
Okay,
never
good,
fallen. They come with 4 different size silicone tips that are set, and you can adjust each one. It's really nice, and you can tap and touch on them. They have
Yeah.
control by touch. It's really nice.
By the way, Mike Luna just mentioned that there is a holiday in Cebu, and I think that's nationwide. Now that he mentioned it, it's the end of Ramadan or something, or Eid el-Fitr. I'm not 100% sure, but yes, I do know because it's a national holiday. That might be the reason why the
That's
courts
correct.
are also not open. So
Yeah,
Okay.
that's correct.
that's an important info. Yeah.
Yeah. Yep, you're correct. But the other thing that's good about the AirPods is the case that they come in,
Mhm.
are
Yeah.
a charger in itself. So
So just put it
basically,
back in there, that white little
right,
box, right? Mm-hmm.
right, and it charges. So what you do is when you plug in the cable, like you charge your iPhone, it charges both your for the first time is your AirPods and the case. So that
Yep.
case will charge them up to 3 or 4 times. So you're completely mobile, and you got something going on. Bam! You open it up, pop them in your ears. You're good to go. You don't have to worry about.
Generally speaking, are you an Apple guy? Do you have like Apple products,
Yeah,
like
I
MacBook and?
have a Mac Pro, and I have 2 AirPods, and the reason why I'll
Okay,
explain to you
cool.
on the
Yeah. Okay,
AirPods
cool. Yeah. Uh-huh.
is when one goes down and the stream is longer and it happens to die, I just pop a new one in.
Okay, cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I'm also using a MacBook Air now, and I used to use Windows machines all my life, and then I came
Right.
across this new model, the M1 MacBook Air, and
Right.
it's just fucking fantastic. I will never go back. I'm a believer now. You know, I could not.
Yeah.
I can't praise this product enough. You know, the build quality, the trackpad, the keyboard, the battery life, just the quality of the product itself. It still fascinates me up to this day. You know, every day I work on it, I do things with it. I must say, wow. You know, wow. It was actually just yesterday I was checking out some of the new products that are coming out, and it's just fucking off the charts. You know,
wait till you
MacBook
get the.
Air,
If
very
you
nice.
decide, since you have Apple already, you might as well get the Pros and sync it to the Bluetooth on your laptop. And whenever you automatically open the case, it connects instantly, and you have sound. You know.
Yeah, you know, I just like the way how these machines work, and it's very user friendly. Because me, I don't have any fucking computer skills. I mean, it's not no skills, it's zero skills, and I can do shit with this machine. I couldn't do that with my Windows laptop. I used usually I used ZenBooks, Asus ZenBooks, and it's a good machine, military grade tech, very robust, nice keyboard, and I also have a Dell, also a good machine, but it
I had a
just
Dell
can't
too.
keep up. It just can't keep up with the MacBook. You know, the price is good. Everything it does, everything it needs to do, it does it perfectly. Perfect machine. The official elevator troll device, the MacBook Air.
Well, I'll tell you the difference between the MacBook Air and the Pro. Okay, is the screen size, and the Air. I still have an Air as a backup, and it's thinner and lighter and more mobile. You know, but the Pro is just a little bit bigger. You have a
which model
screen.
do you have? Do you still have the Intel machines, or you still already have the newer ones?
I just bought mine 2 months ago.
Oh wow! Then you have the M1 chips, right? The M.
I have the brand. I have the fastest setup. Mine was
the one with the camera notch, right?
Yes.
Yeah, that thing is just that thing is beautiful. I was checking out one yesterday, mini LED light, MagSafe, ultra fucking fast. That thing is just like wow. That's just I was looking at it just yesterday, and I must say wow.
Well, you know what happened is I came in there to get the Air, and the guy says we have one of the Pros, the biggest screen, the biggest powerful chip. It was almost 3,000 USD, and I got it.
Is that the 17-inch?
No,
that's a 16-inch then.
Yeah, they don't 17 on that one.
Yeah.
But I bought it. I just said the hell with it, and I tell you what, I will not go back. I love it.
Yeah. And you don't have to. It's that fucking powerful.
The thing about Apple is you don't have to worry about so much virus software and all that stuff as much as you do with the other kind. So
I'm using this machine since a year and 5 months and 3 days, because I just exactly got it in January 2021.
Right.
I got it. It was one of the first models, and then boom! I thought, wow, this is great. And you know, I'm not so much a MacBook Pro guy, because even this machine here now, the Air, it's just for what I do. It's an overkill already. So I'm looking forward to the newer MacBook Airs that are coming out with the new design. But it seems that they will be very similar to the ones that we already have.
I bought the Pro is I like to game also, and they have the gaming on it is really fast, so I like it.
Yeah.
You know, you could just buy the iPad Pro, because it does the same thing as the Air. You know.
Yeah, that's an option too.
That's
But
another nice device. Mm-hmm.
yeah, oh no, you can get the Pro and the iPads also. But anyways, you could spend 8 or 9 grand if you wanted to and get multiple devices. You know, but
Yeah, it's
I
crazy.
just
Yeah.
like the Pro because I want to YouTube and I also want to game, so I wanted the best of both worlds. You know.
What kind of games do you usually play?
You
Call
and
of
Ben will play
Duty
together?
no,
Yeah,
hell
Call of
no.
Duty. Yeah, that's one of my
Yeah,
favorite games too.
Call of Duty is my all time. It's the only thing I like
Yeah.
playing. I bought them all online digital form, and
Yeah.
I love playing those. You know, I don't worry about the shadowing. I don't worry about any of the high tech crap. I just like to play it in general and talk to my buddies back in the States, and
Mm-hmm.
just do that. That's good. So
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
So,
nice, nice.
SB, what's going on?
Hello,
Hi.
you got my voice? I don't know. Can you hear me okay?
Loud
good
and
day,
clear.
mate.
I hear you. Yeah, I watch you guys all the time, mate, and I just want to put my input, you know, like Barmer.
Yeah, go for it, mate.
I watch his shows all the time, and look, the guy's an arsehole, man, completely.
Yeah.
Now, you know, but in a way, like he's done a lot of wrong, mate. You know, I really,
Yeah.
guys, and in a way, I mean, I feel a little bit sorry for the bloke. You know,
Yeah.
Well, he brought it all upon himself, so.
well, 100%. You know, but I listen to you guys all Kev all the time. But I just want to put my input, guys. You know,
Yeah. Well, that was
Where in Australia are you from, my friend?
Sydney,
Sydney. Wow, nice.
yeah.
down under, mate.
Yeah.
Hey, how are they? Are they still very restricted over there, mate, with this COVID shit? Or are they relaxed?
No, we're all relaxed now, mate. We're all good.
Oh, good deal, man. I was cheering. I was actually cheering for you guys in the beginning when they were talking about raiding your homes and forcing you guys to get the shot. Fuck, that's bullshit.
Yeah, well, that was happening. You know, the
Yeah,
cops here were pretty strict on it. So,
yeah,
but we weren't as bad as India.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
India was pretty bad.
They were
Yeah.
getting sticks and stones thrown at them and everything. You know.
Yeah, well, that's good you guys fared through that shit because putting you guys in concentration camps and forcing you to get the jab, fuck you. I wouldn't do it.
Yeah, that's true. That's very true. But I like listening to you guys. I really enjoy it.
Yeah, it was nice meeting you.
Yeah, all good boys. Enjoy it. And I hope something happens to that prick. So anyway.
Well, sooner or later, the clock is ticking.
You can still feel sorry for someone and hope he gets busted, but for me, I don't feel sorry for him. He's a piece of shit. That's just me.
But I mean, he's threatened a lot of people. You know.
Oh, he's threatened me, so
Well,
threatened to cut my throat.
I've heard that, and
Yeah.
like he's very good at criticizing people and knocking people down and shit. You know, him and Frank should be twins or brothers, I'd say.
Oh, they need to make a Brokeback Mountain Part 2 and have both star in it.
Oh, well, I'd say Barmer would be the female because he's going to get pumped if he goes to jail anyway.
Get used to it. Maybe that's where he could get tapped out.
Yeah, well, he won't get pregnant because Frank's got one nut, so it's all right.
Hey, you're getting spammed. You're getting spammed big time right now. Someone's spamming you, Kev. You get it. Yeah. I don't have my wrench anymore, Big Kev. I would have caught it. Yeah.
Oh, well, luckily Dick Inside is on the job.
Yeah. What's it take to get a wrench? $500? Fuck.
No.
Send him a pair of earbuds, Apple earbuds.
Yeah, I was even going to say I'm going to fly in there and meet BigKev. Man,
Just say something on the
I
message
did.
board,
I did.
and
I don't care, Big Kev. I don't really care. I'm fucking with you. I just like
you
fucking with
mentioned
you.
it 3 times
I have
already.
no animosity to you at all. It's all good, but man, I just like to give people shit. And tell you the truth, we were talking about it. I wasn't really pissed for the first, I will say, 5 minutes. Like you, I was pissed and I couldn't figure out what was going on. And then once I got off the show and I reran it over and over, then I knew that Aloe fucked me. And
Yeah,
then
still trying to
hey,
block him, get him out.
but you know what? All in fun and say that's what we were trying to tell you the other day, Big Kev, is you got to let shit beat off your feathers. You know, you can't take it so aggressive because you're going to be blocking everybody. You just can't, unless they threaten your family or kids. That's different, you know. So
Actually, on my
anyway,
channel, I never block anyone, and you know why?
yeah,
Because
I just
people who
ignore
are,
them.
because it embellishes the number of your subs. Because what they
Yeah, right.
usually would do is they would just do a new, they would just create a new account, and then they come back, they sub again, and then all of a sudden you have like what 500, 600, 700 subs, but you know that half of those are just blocked users. I mean, if you look at Frank's 350 subs, I'm pretty sure that 250 or probably even 340 of these out of 350 are all blocked. I mean, does anyone know anyone who is not blocked? I mean, the only guys who are not blocked over on Frank's channel are
Yeah,
probably, you can count them on one hand, and the rest is
yeah,
just blocked. I mean,
right,
who does
right.
that? It just says a lot about his fucking personality.
Well,
When
no,
you
and
block
that's what
people, then
exactly
I don't know.
Bama does. I love that one show where I cornered Bama and he had a slow internet. I don't know if you remember that, Aloe. And he couldn't get me kicked off the show, and I ran his live stream for like 5 or 10 minutes, and I was just raking him, you know. And there was nothing nobody could do because it was only him that could kick me off. You know, his
But
wrenches couldn't do anything.
isn't it that the best shows in this genre
Yeah,
are always the ones where you do not block people, but you let the other side on? When
exactly.
Ricky came on the show, when John Doe went on Bama's channel, when people yell at each other, when we had BAE on one of these live streams where I was yelling at him, he was yelling at me. That's when the best entertainment happens. When you block people and you don't let them on the
Well,
panel.
Aloe,
That's
it's just like you said. Sorry, I interrupted you. It's
no
like you
problem.
said. It's like you said earlier, like with Ricky Drama. You actually want him to come back because it gives us the will to fucking excitement to fucking get our armor on and start fucking him in the ass. You know, and that's it.
Yeah, but that you are true. Yeah, that's absolutely correct.
It's
I
the
honestly
same
mean
thing.
that when I say I want him to come back
Yeah,
to
I do too.
YouTube,
I do too. But
because
I
first
don't
of
want
all,
him
it's going to
abusing
be
the
a pain in
girls,
the
but
ass to rebuild that channel from scratch.
yeah,
But I think that he will have a few hundred subs within a few weeks. He will be
right,
back to 1,000+ subs within a
right,
month,
right.
even earlier. And then he's going to do the same shit again. But I think that he will be tamed a little bit, at least. Who knows? And yeah. But I think we need a
Yeah.
guy like him because every house has a toilet. And if you look at the community, as a house, he is the toilet bowl.
I mean, he's
Yeah.
even well. Okay, what would you say? He's lower than Bama? Yeah,
No.
I definitely. Yeah.
In what sense? In what sense?
Well, in general, as far as scumbags in the Philippines, just overall.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah,
Absolutely.
yeah. Absolutely, I agree. Yeah.
Wasn't Barmer going
You
to do
know,
a live feed today on at the solicitor?
oh No, he'll come on after this show. He's listening right now, and he'll get on and he'll spew his bullshit. But whatever,
Yeah, but it's
dude. I
always the
just laughed
usual
at it.
shit. He should come up with something real. He should come up with something like, I'm going to Docs Alo, I'm going to Docs WTF. We are
Oh, I
working
love
on
that.
it. Something
love
like
it.
that, something real. Not always the same shit. You run your mouth, come here. I'm going to do this and that. It's boring. I mean, we have it for years now. Now we have to
Bama.
get it on the next level.
Bama. I want you to dox me. Come and dox me. Bama.
Hey, make those gorilla sounds on your own channel. What's wrong with you?
Oh, man. Why is it turning you on, Big Kev?
When you do the gorilla,
No,
Kev, when you do the gorilla
toilet.
sounds, if you do the gorilla sounds, if you would do more gorilla sounds on your show, you would even get more viewers. People love the fucking gorilla sound.
That's all I need.
They love the
Some
fucking
more
gorilla sounds.
clowns.
I mean, even the whale reports, they're legendary.
I can do a really good one.
Go. You know what we should do?
Yeah.
When you go on your first live stream, the first 5 minutes is just gorilla sounds. It's just like, welcome to the show, and then you just go all in with the gorilla sounds.
We'll just talk back and forth to each other. Sound good?
Yeah.
yeah. Let's just do it. Hell with
But
it.
all fucking gorilla sounds, like for 5 minutes.
Yeah, like
and
I
then
said. Yeah. Totally make people just go, what the fuck? That's what my show is.
It doesn't really take much to entertain the crowds, I tell you. It doesn't take much.
Roberto, like you said earlier, oh shit, we're back.
That's
a good idea.
That, you know that?
Huh?
People will attack us for that, I'm telling you.
Well, I don't care. But come on.
How about you, Kev? Throw in a big gorilla noise here. Throw in some animal noise.
I'm ready to mute you.
I look forward to it, Kevin. Mute me. Damn it. I want the badge of honor. I've been kicked off, so give me the mute.
No. You had enough for 1 week. It's aloes.
In all funniness, no, that's actually a good initial attack plan. Let them know that this channel is going to be all about wacky shit. That's good. I like that. I like that.
And by the way, that the right time would always be like in the morning hours, because I saw that's when you get the biggest crowd into the live.
Well, the reason why is because you can cover both the United States and the Philippines.
Yeah, the Philippines, exactly. Because when you do it like 6 in the evening, Philippine Standard Time, that's like what? That's like fucking 5:30, 6 o'clock over in the US, and you will only get the morning crowd there, the early rise guys. But if you do it like 10, like 9 in the Philippines, 10, 11. Then you got the evening crowd in the U.S. and then the morning crowd in the Philippines. So it's a good time.
Right. You got it. You nailed it. Yeah. Well, what do you think? I think it's time to have lunch.
Yep. 12:15. Yeah. Time to end this one.
Yeah.
11:15 here.
Big Kev, thank you for having me on, and Aloe will be talking in the background there by email.
Okay, cool. Yeah. Thank you very much, Kev, for having me on the panel.
Peace out.
Thank you, everyone in the live chat. I'll catch you on the next one. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.
Bye, you guys.
Bye. Thank you, Kevin. Kick these two guys out. You're bugging me.
No kidding. Now I can wake up again. Well, what were you doing all this time?
Oh, napping. I got to go too, buddy. I'll talk to you in the background.
All right, I'll talk to you later on.
All right, brother. Later.
All right, you guys, thanks for coming on. You guys be safe. God bless. Talk to you maybe maybe in a couple of days. All right, you guys, be safe. Thanks for coming on. Hey, thanks for the $20. Hulk Hulk. And Derek, thank you for the $10 each. Appreciate you your super chat. All right, Allo. Hello.
Hello.
Hey, Mark. I'm
Hey, buddy,
getting
I'm
ready
still
to.
here.
Yeah, I'm getting ready to cut it.
All right. Yeah, I gotta go to bed anyway. So,
All right, bud. Have a good evening. Have a good night. I'll talk to
all
you
right.
guys later on. Be safe.
Y'all have a good night, guys.